guys, and welcome to this update. Today is January 17th of 2015, and I have a few things that I need either your help with or I need to let you guys know about. So I've had a few people asking me if I could put some rules for certain challenges up so that you guys could have them, and absolutely, I can do that anytime. Sometimes it's going to take me a bit longer, especially with my crazy schedule. It takes me a bit longer to do the rules. I have to type them all up, and that can be very timely. And I want to make sure that you guys can understand them. So that's that. So one of them that you guys had asked for was the Mega Challenge rules, which I had put here on Facebook. I don't think you have to have a Facebook account to be able to see these. I hope not anyways, but you might. I'm not going to promise that you don't because I don't know, because I have one, obviously. Yeah, so this is my GBabyChallenger page. If you want to come on here, you guys can like it. It's only got 27 likes. It doesn't have very much. But when you go here, it's the first thing that pops up on the channel. So it's right here. And you just click here on the Mega Challenge rules. And in here, I've written all the rules for you. I'm going to quickly try and go over this with you and make you guys, or help you guys understand what I mean. So for the Mega Challenge rules, the thing is I tried to explain it how I have it written down. It may not be the most organized piece of rules, but it's the best that I could come up with, and I hope that it works and you guys understand it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to write me a message here on Facebook, or you can, like, on the GBabyChallenger page, or feel free to message me on my YouTube about it as well. Or I think you can even comment on this. Yeah, so you can write the comment down at the bottom as well. So I'm just going to quickly try and help you guys understand this. Just in case anyone has any questions, I'm going to try and explain it as best I can without it being like a million years long. So the first thing is, to begin, you have to pick the biggest lot, like a legacy lot. It has to be the biggest in the town, whether it be 50 by 50 or 64 by 64. Normally those are the two biggest lots that I normally can find in a world. I have a 64 by 64 in mine, and that's where you're going to live throughout the whole challenge. You're not able to move around, which I don't think I wrote in here, but I kind of figured you guys would understand that. So you move in, it'll be a single young adult sim. The sim can have any traits, looks, life, and wishes that you want, except all sims must have the one trait that all of your sims are going to have throughout the challenge. So mine is family oriented, because that makes it so if they want to have kids, and it makes it easier. So the lifespan can be any length you want. What I personally use for this, because there's so much that I'm going to be doing in it, is that I do, for babies, I do 4 days. For toddlers, I do 10. Children is 20. Teen is 32. Young adult is 90. Adult is 70. And elder is 16. I think that'll give me plenty of time to go through and get everything done that I need to. After, you have to build the house with the little money you have left. And you cannot use any cheats at all throughout this challenge, ever. No cheats at all. After you've built your house, set your household funds back to zero using the household funds cheat. If you don't know it, I would Google it. It's pretty easy. It's not very hard to do, and it's very easy. So then, when you buy something, you're not supposed to sell it back. You may put it in your inventory, but you can't sell it back. I don't think I've sold back anything that I've bought. Yeah, I don't think I've sold back anything that I've bought. And if I did, it was a mistake, and, well, you make mistakes once in a while, you know? So you must cook all the meals for the kids. The kids are not able to have quick meals. Now, if a kid makes a muffin, they can eat it. That's fine, because it's a cooked meal. And you can choose to have one person cook the meals, or you can choose to have everyone help out and cook the meals. It doesn't really matter. You're supposed to buy all the groceries from the store, no buying food from the fridge. I think I've bought food from my fridge, but I'm not 100% sure. And if I did, well, there's another mistake. You know, you learn, you live and you learn, you know. So the things that you have to do at each life stage, and I listed them each under each category. So this one would be baby. Obviously, a baby, you just have to wait until they age up, and then when they get the wait till they age up when they get the notification. You can't age people up early. That's what I'm kind of hint at here. No early aging up. They have to... You can age them up. The earliest you can age them up is when you get the notification. So if you get the notification, you can give them a birthday cake and age them up. That's what I'm saying. For toddler, they have to learn to potty, walk, talk. They have to max the xylophone and peg box toys, and they have to read all the children books. And I wrote in there, not the Jimmy Crockett or Sprocket or whatever it is ones. I think it's Jimmy Crockett. I think so. Not those ones, all the other ones. For the child, they have to sign up for an after-school activity, max the blocks table, the oven skill, learn one skill. You don't have to max it. That's the whole thing. You just have to learn it. So 1 bar in it, and you got it. Earn an A in school, and if you do those books, hint, hint, you learn a skill really quickly, so you don't have to worry about it. But be careful what skill you choose. That's another thing as well. Earn an A in school, have a 1 mother-child day outing, which means just mom and child go out by themselves. No one else is allowed to join. And you can't do mother and child and child and child. So if you have 3 kids, you can't do their days all at the same time. You can only do 1 child at a time. And then you have to do the same thing with the father. As a teen, they have to get a boyfriend or girlfriend, attend prom, reach level 5 in a skill from childhood, go on 3 dates with their boyfriend and girlfriend, have the mother and father day again, or mother and child and father and child. They have to learn to drive. They have to max their part-time job and earn an A in school. So that's all that they have to do as well. Then as young adults, they must take an aptitude test, graduate from college, except for your heir, your original heir, like the first one that you create in the game. You don't have to take them to college, so that's something you don't have to do there. You have to max your girlfriend and boyfriend relationship bar, go on 3 dates with them, get your job pertaining to your lifetime wish. If it doesn't pertain to your lifetime wish, you're not allowed to get a job. I should have wrote that in there, but I didn't. So make sure you know that. Master the skill started as a child. If you can, master it as started as a child. You should be able to. And then you have to propose marriage to your boyfriend or girlfriend. As an adult, you need to throw a bachelor or bachelorette party before you get married. Then you have to max your job. It doesn't have to be in this order, by the way. You can get married. You have to have kids until you have 1 boy. And then you have to buy your own house, and you must have the money for it. So say in my mega challenge, when Cornell and them moved out, I moved them into that house. We had to have that money to move them there. We couldn't just throw them out. Like, you couldn't just kick them out. Like, you have to buy them the house. And then as an elder, you have to complete all your skill achievements pertaining to your skill. So in the skill journal, they have all those things. You have to finish that off. And otherwise, you should have finished everything pretty much. Each skill may only be mastered, including the challenges, once. So you got to choose which one you want to do and choose it very carefully. Normally, I try to choose what goes with a job. If a job asks you for 2 different skills to be maxed, which I don't think there is any jobs out there for that, but just saying, what you can do is you can max, whichever one you max first counts. So just do it that way. You must have all ghosts and like the werewolves, the witches. You have to have all of those added to the family tree at some point before the end of the challenge. You must completely collect all the books and recipes and have them in a bookshelf of their own without anyone being able to access them. What I would do is I would make a small room and lock the door to them. Someone also has to have the knowledge of reading all the recipes and books. It's going to be considered like their skill. So you have to be really organized. What I would do is I would keep them whoever's going to read the books, I would keep them in their personal inventory. And then when they read the books, I would add it to the bookshelf right away so that I know that they've read that. That would be the only way I would do it because I would not be able to keep track of it any other way. And once you have you must have 1 point person. What? Must have at one point had someone working on collecting all the minor and major pets. That's their skill. So you need to write these down as like skills, I guess. You have to complete each lifetime wish at least once before being able to repeat it. Yeah, so it has to be completed once before you can repeat that one, but each lifetime wish has to be done at least once before you can repeat the same one like a second time. All must be completed to finish the challenge. Anyone who doesn't complete their life stage tasks above don't count, so make sure you keep track of what you have done. A checklist is what I use. If they do something, I just check it off, and then I know that they were raised correctly. Another person must complete all the elixirs as their skill. Another skill would be all the potions from generations. Another person's skill would be collecting all the rocks and metals in the games. Another person's skill is collecting all the gems in the game and getting each cut of their own. So each one of them cut on. So say you get a heart-shaped diamond, you also have to probably, I would say, get like a heart-shaped emerald. Like, I would say at least get one of each cut. And if you want to try and get one of each cut for each kind of gem, you can do that. But I don't know if you're going to be able to have enough time to do that. So I will, when I do my part of that, I will look into it. So a person's skill will be collecting all the fish in the game. Another person's skill is having a garden with a perfect quality of each harvestable from a seed. You can't buy from the store. So say I want to plant a tomato plant. I can't go to the store, pick up a tomato, and plant it. That's not what I can do. I have to find the seed for it to be able to plant it. If for some odd reason you've looked and you looked and you looked and you looked and you looked, and you're getting to the point where it's just like that's the only thing that you need, and you can buy it from the store or somewhere else, I say go for it if it's only like one thing. If you're missing like 10 things, don't go buy them from the store. That's ridiculous. I know that you can find them, but sometimes, it can get to the point. And what I would do with the perfect quality items, I wouldn't put them in the refrigerator. I would put them, those elixir shelves that you can put the elixirs on? I would put them in there just to keep them safe so nothing happens to them. That's what I would do. You have to have one of each of these items on the lot at all times, like the books, so be careful. The gems all have to be on there. The fish, I would mount the fish, to be honest. I wouldn't keep them live because that's just going to be ridiculous. So I would mount the fish, the rocks and the gems, everything like that. You have to have one of them on the lot at all times. When you make it, it has to be there. If you want to use one, you have to make a different one. You may only build 2 build items each day. So that's like 2 doors, 2 windows, 2 walls, 2 wall coverings, 2 pieces of flooring, 2 pieces of roofing, no more than that. But it's from each category. So it's not just like you can only build 1 door and 1 window. It's 2 doors, 2 windows, all that each day. And you could only buy 1 object per day. So be careful what you buy, because sometimes you buy something and it's not important. And then you're like, why did I buy that? I should have bought this instead. So make sure that you know what you're going to buy for each day and make sure that it's something you really should get or really need. No cheats at all. I write that again because I want to make sure you guys understand that. You can have pets. You've seen me. I had dogs. They brought me in a lot of money. There are some things pertaining to dogs in here, but really the dog can do anything he really wants. I don't really care. You have to travel to the future at least once and purchase a home along with the 3 vacation spots. Supposed to be 3, not 2. So like China, you have to have a vacation home in China, France, and Egypt, and in the future. I think those are the only places that you can buy vacation homes, so you have to make sure you have enough money for all that. The last sim you have in your challenge has to have maxed all the skills. So for that person, what I suggest is for that one person, you can get them there's like lifetime rewards that help you. So what I would do is I would use those lifetime rewards to help that person live longer to be able to do that. And then you have to have a flamingo on the lawn for each sim counting to the challenge. So for me, it would be Curly, her husband, and the kids that are raised properly each have to have one on the lot. Other than that, no one else has to have it. And if you have one on the lawn and the kid doesn't age up correctly, say they miss something, you don't have to it'd be easier if you took it off the lawn to know, but you can always leave it there for the next child if you need to have another one. So this is the list of how to buy your lifetime rewards. And what I did was I randomized this. So um, it took me a long time to write up this list. And I know that sometimes, say you may want, the one that's way down here, right? But you have to buy all of these in this order. And like I put in parentheses, only one person can skip this immune to cold, because they're going to become the ghost that dies of freezing. Food replicator, the problem with this is it's only young adult to elder. So say you want to get attractive. If you're not a young adult yet, I would just make sure you always have the points for this and then just buy it as a young adult. That's what I would do. So alpha dog can only be taken once by a werewolf, and so on and so forth with all of them. But that's pretty much it. The Young Again potion, I would suggest using it for the last person in the challenge, because they have to max all those skills, and it would give them double the amount of time. So that's what I would do. The rewards under here, all of these right here to this next part, these are never allowed, so you may never ever purchase them with your reward points. That's what I would do anyways. I'm not going to buy them. If you decide that you want to buy them, then so be it, but I don't know. I just like to follow the rules. So the list of how to buy the rewards for your pets are this order right here. I wrote next to it whether it's cats, dogs, or horses. So say you don't have to, if you have a cat and a dog and you have a horse, or say you have a cat and a horse, okay? You don't have to buy the vomit machine for the cat before you can get the lucky mount for the horse. You can get the lucky mount whenever you got the points for it. You can get the friend of the herd. And say you have, vomit machine, but you don't have a horse. Don't worry about the horse ones. Just buy what you can in the order for the cats and the dogs. That's all you got to do. And then every 50 babies raised successfully, you can unlock one of these items. So if you don't have the tablet, you can always switch that out to something else, like the baby playmat from Midnight Hollow, something, any premium item that you think would benefit you in the challenge, you can switch it out. But if you have the item, it needs to stay where it is. You can't switch. You can't say like, all right, I don't have the tablet, but I have the dragons, so I'm going to take the dragons and put them up here. You can't do that. If it's on the list and you already have, and it's already here, it must stay in the order that it is. If you decide that you don't have the tablet and you want to place it with something else, and I don't have it on here, choose a different item that's not on the list that you think may help you or that you just want to have, and put it there instead. The baby playmats is one that I can think of. The walker and the playpen are on here, so you can't say those. But there's other playpen, like there's the chimes that aren't on here. There's the gumball machine, I think, that's not on here. Yeah, there's like all that stuff. So you can do all of that. And personally, for gardening, I would wait for the gardening station. But I know that's number 11. But that could help you get that done really quickly. So that was that. If you guys want to add anything to this, or you think that I'm missing something that I mentioned maybe in the videos, let me know in the comments or whatever. It is up here for all of you to see. I do have a checklist going. I could maybe put a snapshot of it up here and show you guys kind of what it looks like, show you guys kind of how I do it, and let you guys kind of see that and see maybe if that helps. If you guys want that, let me know. But if not, I'm just going to say, whatever. Also, I have another announcement that I want to make. So the announcement is that this is what's happened. I recorded some videos today, my legacy and my Disney legacy and my apocalypse challenge. And these are the videos that I recorded, this one to this one. And when I go to open them, they don't open. They give me this: Windows Media Player encountered a problem while playing the file. So I don't know if what's going to happen there, but a lot of stuff happened in these. So if you guys see videos coming out and things are totally different, well, it's because the Bandicam decided not to work today. The weird thing is that I recorded this Sims 4 video today and it worked. I recorded this right before I recorded the Sims 3 videos, so I have no idea what happened. I've tried everything. I've tried reinstalling Bandicam. I've tried looking up on what to do online. I tried using Bandifix because it comes, or the BD Fix or whatever, to fix them. It says they're not corrupted. I can't even put them in my video editor to use them that way. I don't know what to do. So if you guys have any ideas about that as well, please let me know. Either write me on Twitter because that's where I posted about it. You can write me on Facebook on my GBabyChallenger page, or just send me a message on YouTube, and that would be very helpful. Also, my Midnight Sun Challenge is not going to be able to come back. I cannot get that file to open. Every single time I try to open it, the game crashes, so there's something corrupted in that file, and I can't get it back. Also, in another news, there's a lot of new LPs that are going to be coming out because I can't get the Millman family back either, or the Mega Asylum. All three of those are kaput. They are gone forever. I'm never going to be able to get them back. I know that some people have said put like the characters that you finish off with in those files. Problem is I'm not even sure Mako is going to work anymore. It definitely doesn't have any of its lots. Like the apartment building that I built is gone, everything like that. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to bring back Mako or what, but if I do, I will definitely put them in there. If I don't, I'll just probably do update videos or something on them when it's been a while. So that is all that I think I have to update on today. So definitely look forward to the new videos that will be coming out soon. I have a new schedule coming out, and also I want to mention that my uploading or my live streaming days are being changed from Mondays to Saturdays to make it easier for you guys to join in. So I hope that will help you guys come and join me in my live streams. One is happening today later on, and it's so early in the morning right now. It's unbearable, but that's okay. So I'll be live streaming tonight. So if you want to come and join in, that would be great. And I look forward to seeing everyone who does join in there. Also, again, leave comments about what you guys think about the Mega Asylum or the Mega Challenge. Also, if you guys want to see any other LP's rules that I've made up posted, let me know. I know that someone had asked about the Spoiled Amnesia challenge, and I will get those up as soon as possible. I just got the mega ones up for you guys, so I apologize it took so long, but I hope you guys enjoy them. Leave comments underneath it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, leave comments about the videos, what you guys think I could do to fix them. Either that or I just record them again and hope that it works, but I can't promise that it's going to work. So that's the problem. But this is way longer than I expected it to be. It's over 20 minutes already. Oh my goodness. So that is my update video for right now, and I will keep you guys informed about what's going on. If I get those videos back, I will make another update video about it, but I've taken them out of my game because I don't think they're coming back at all. So that's just that. Anyways, guys, if you guys like this, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Also, in the description below is a donation link, so if you want to donate to my channel, please feel free. Also, there is links to my Twitter and my Twitch down there as well, so feel free to check those out, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.